Jefferson County 911.
Yes, I am a teacher at Columbine High School. There is a student here with a gun. He has shot out a window. I believe one kid has I've been
Columbine High School.
I don't know what's in my shoulder. If it was just some last bead or what.
Okay, has anybody been injured, ma'am?
Yes.
RT International will start with breaking news because multiple fatalities have been confirmed after a shooting rampage at a social services facility in San Bernardino in California.
You deserve to be annihilated. And I will give that to you. You never showed me any mercy, and so I will show you none.
Guns themselves are fascinating things. They're a piece of wood and earth and metal that in a man's hands can make up for any physical weaknesses and vulnerabilities. Since the beginning, we've intended to use guns or weapons for self-defense, to protect ourselves and our interests. The downside of this creation is that people use these tools for bad things. The law states that every human has the right to defend themselves, the right to bear arms.
I think it's a good thing. I do not think the human race should be disarmed. With all of the corruption in politics, all of the systems that we have that are unsustainable, I think it's required. Are you going to rely on the government to always protect you? Always, under all circumstances, at all times. So you're disarmed, that means robbers break into your house, something bad happens, there's an earthquake, all the power goes down, there's chaos, rioting in the streets, whatever. Be robbed, murdered, they could take everything and leave. You really have to trust your government an awful lot to give up your right and your means to defend yourself. Any kind of weapon really is a responsibility. You need to know how to use it. You need to know how to use it safely. I think a lot of times accidents happen when people are uneducated. Do you want to have the option to defend yourself or not? Because a lot of places you have no options. You're at the mercy of whatever comes your way.
Series of violent incidents in Paris, France tonight. Several dead, several more may be wounded.
Look at what happened in Paris recently. They had people go in there, shooting up in Paris. They have the strictest gun control laws in the world in Paris, and criminals will always be able to get weapons. That's kind of a given. I don't know why people don't talk about it more, but when you have really strict gun control laws, bad people are still going to get them. And you know who can't get them then? Your average law-abiding, peaceful citizen cannot defend themselves when you have laws that are that strict. And I would not want to be completely disarmed within this world.
Foreign terrorists, common street thugs. All the reason to be armed to the teeth, according to many of these gun rights supporters.
There's 300 million guns in this country. The common denominator is mental health, not guns.
Owning a firearm in California goes right now. You have to have a background check. You can't have any outstanding warrants or arrests or domestic violence accusations, anything like that. And this is even just for buying ammunition. This isn't even for buying a firearm.
All it takes for one to be eligible to purchase a gun legally is a thorough background check and no previous criminal record. Let's compare that with what it takes to get a license to drive a car. It takes at least half a year of training and 2 tests along with much interactive practice and feedback to be able to get a license. The process to purchase a gun is almost nothing compared to that. We feel that the same amount of time, education, and training should be required when one wants to purchase a gun, something that is solitarily a means of destruction, not transportation. If that were the case, maybe then the streets would be at least a little bit safer.